How to make fudgy s'mores brownies.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, we're going to start off with a large mixing bowl and 1 1/3 cups of butter. To this add 2 2/3 cups of white granulated sugar, and you're going to blend that together until it is light and fluffy. Once you get to that point, add in 4 eggs and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. While that's blending, you can prepare your dry ingredients. In another bowl, place 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of baking cocoa, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Stir that together until combined, and then you can add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients a little bit at a time until it's well combined. And that is your brownie batter. And this is a big recipe. This makes a 9 by 13 inch pan, which is double the size of a regular size brownie. So that's a 9 by 13 inch pan that's been well greased. Put the brownie batter in there, and then you're going to bake the brownies at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out with a few moist crumbs. You don't want to overbake these because you want them to stay nice and fudgy. Once they're out of the oven, sprinkle on 1 cup of Golden Grahams cereal, which are little graham wafer crackers that are sugar coated and they made into a cereal form. Then add 1 3/4 cups of miniature marshmallows. Kind of move them around and make them nice and even. And you're going to put this pan under the broiler on high in the oven for about 45 seconds until your marshmallows puff up and get nice and brown. Then sprinkle on about 4 ounces of chopped up chocolate. I'm using milk chocolate, but you can use whatever kind of chocolate you want. If you don't want to use bar chocolate, you can also use chocolate chips. Now, while this is still hot, you're going to put that aluminum foil on top. Let it sit for about 5 minutes, and that should be enough to melt that chocolate. And they're ready to serve just the way they are, or you can let them cool completely. These were good. It's a nice brownie recipe. If you don't overbake them, they're nice and fudgy in the center. And who doesn't love s'mores, which is a combination of graham wafer crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows? The only thing I didn't like about these is once they were cooled, it was really hard to cut them into squares because the marshmallows had solidified. And I find that s'mores layer has a tendency to want to come off your brownie layer. So you take a bite of brownie and into the s'mores, and you might pull off that whole s'mores piece from the brownie. So still delicious. You do have the s'mores and the brownie together, but I find they don't stay stuck together very well and they have a tendency to separate. But you know what? Overall, it's a great recipe. I'm not sure what you could do to make those marshmallows stick better, but it is what it is. So you might want to give this a try and see if you can make it better. Now, I have lots of other brownies on my brownie playlist. I love brownies. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. And I'm always looking for new variations. If you want to see this playlist, go ahead and click right on your screen. See the link in the description box below the video. You might have to click on show more, or look for a little eye on your screen. Hover with your cursor, find it, click on it, and you can also see the playlist that way. Thanks for watching.